Okay, so we're back. Okay, so I timed it. For me to get to 342 degrees Fahrenheit, it took about 7 minutes, which isn't too bad. That's really kind of good. It's really a little, I think it's a little faster than my clamshells. They're quite older, but it took about 7 minutes. Okay, to adjust the temperature, I did have to skim over the the manual right here. I had to skim over it. What I will do is I will try to post some snapshots um, about the manual, so you can kind of like see exactly what they're saying. Um, Before I read the manual, as a lot of us do, we don't read the manual. It said that you're not supposed to heat the heat press up while it's down. They want it to stay open, and so I did do that. Um, and like I said, it took about 7 minutes to get to 340 degrees. Um, I also had to, excuse me, find out how to set the temperature, okay, because it was gonna go up to 400 degrees. So it seemed like it was pretty easy to set the temperature as well. I set the temperature, I also set the seconds, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try this, man. We're gonna try this. I have some transfers that I had laying around. Also had a blank shirt. So I got my transfers right here. Also have a blank shirt. Usually, when you print, before you print, you want to get the moisture out of your garment. So you want to pre-press, usually for about 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to slide it up under here. You know, this is a non, like the platter on the bottom is rubber, so it's going to stick. So that might make it kind of complicated. You know what I mean? But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to line things up. And, as we do these videos, I'm going to get, better equipment. I'm doing it on my son's table right now. And then, stuff just ain't right. But I want to start. You know what I'm saying? I want to start. So, humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Humble beginnings. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to pre-press. I'm going to slam it down for a couple of seconds, all right? So while we're waiting for that, couple of seconds is up. So we don't have no time to wait. So we're going to lift this up. I don't know how to start the seconds, though. You feel me? Like, I don't know how to start the seconds. So what I'm going to do is, this is a little graphic I had. What I'm going to do is, if you have some transfer tape, this will probably be the time to use it. So that you can get everything straight, especially for how tight this area is. I will say that much. It's a very tight area to work in. So you have to watch out because you don't want to burn yourself. And that's exactly what will end up happening. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make it easy on myself and easy on y'all. You know what I'm saying? I am first going to just do the sleeve. I'm going to just do the sleeve just so I can have something just in case, because I don't have my transfer tape with me right now. But I want to do something for y'all and show y'all exactly like how this thing works, if it's a good deal or if it's not, and if it's going to continue to work or if it's not. You know what I'm saying? I got a 30-day warranty on it. Well, where I can send it back and get something else. I'm going to make sure I use this within 30 days to see exactly where it goes down. Although it's only $100, I don't have no $100 to be throwing away. Your boy just ain't got it. I'm not claiming that, but right now, your boy ain't got it. So, I'm going to set this down right here. And we're going to see how I do. You know what I'm saying? We'll leave this up, leave this down. for like 10 seconds. So while we're waiting, got like 10 seconds, man. I'm not gonna sit here and say 1 1000, 2 1000. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know how to start that. That's something I'm gonna need to check. But you know what? It's counting down now. So what you think, man? You think that was 10 seconds? Let's see, yo. That's all we could do. My first time working on that joint. So, high pill. No, that was not no 10 seconds. That was not no 10 seconds. Cause that thing ain't even coming up. Okay, that needs to shut up. So, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna wait some time because I do not know how to work the timer. I know how to set it. I don't know how to start it though. So that could be an issue if you're printing your garments and you want to make sure everything is good with that. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Okay. I could have left it on there longer. I probably should have. You know, but it did heat up to the desired time because bits and pieces have came out. So that wasn't the best, but let me show it to you. You know, some parts came off and some parts stayed. But all in all, they're pretty decent for the first time. You know, I had to learn. And then this temperature might not be accurate. I do have a gun that tells you if the platen is heat, you know, like it's evenly heated. So let me see something real quick. Hold on. Sorry about that. Should have had this available. But it's kind of hard to use this, like I said again, because it's so tight up in here. So what I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to try to get an accurate reading for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So let me try to do that. Okay, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, so upon seeing it all, like this one is reading like 3 and some change, like 330. This is reading like 335. This is reading like 341. This is reading like 320. So that could be an issue when you're printing, because if you don't have the right heat, it will come out exactly how this came out, where it's not doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And you need even heat, you need even pressure for it to work. That's just how these machines work. I'm gonna take this off, so maybe I'll get a little bit more. See, now I have more give under here, like that. That half an inch or so. That's a lot of that is a lot of space when you're talking about this small area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try it again for like 10 seconds. Maybe we'll try 12 seconds this time. you know what I'm saying, and see if it works like it's supposed to. And this time, since I don't have the luxury of knowing how to really work this machine yet, I'm going to use my phone as I do on my older machines to like calculate the time. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to, ooh. So now I have to adjust the pressure. Because remember, we took that off. So that's about a half an inch. So we need this a lot more tighter, you know, for the pressure. Because if you don't, like we said, if you don't have the right pressure, you're not going to print well. That's just period. Pressure, time, and pressure, time, and the type of transfers matter when you're dealing with screen printing, heat transfers, plastisol. So here's what we're trying. Let me time it. So this is different. You know what I'm saying? We learning on the fly. I'm sorry about that, but this is what it's all about, man. Like, you gotta learn exactly how your equipment works, because everything is not deemed the same, especially when you buy it from China. This is a China-made heat press. Again, not good. Not good. Not good at all. That did not work. So maybe we need to go up on the heat. Because with my heat presses, my clamshells, I could do it for 340 and it works. So maybe we need to go up. Trying to figure out how to work this. Okay. So maybe the time needs to be longer. Did I have the right pressure? You know, like, all these things matter. Okay. So it's good that you don't just start on a garment that you really care about. Because if you do, I mean, or if you're doing it for your business, like which I do, you're going to be in trouble, yo. You're going to be in trouble. And that's not what you want. You don't want to have somebody bring you garments and you're saying, well, you're going to press these t-shirts and you haven't tried it on a scrap garment of your own. So that's what I do most of the time. I'll buy a garment somewhat like the ones that they want to press, or I have like scraps laying around so I can try it and get the temperature and everything down before I waste theirs. So what I'm going to do is, and it end up coming out your pocket, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down for, let's say, 20 seconds. Okay. Gonna put this. Oh. So we cut off here. What happened? What happened? Hold on. So the machine cut off. Why did that happen? So that's a problem. When I got it, I noticed that this is cheaply made. I'm not going to even hold you. It's cheaply made. And with it being cheaply made, it's with it being cheaply made, it doesn't really plug in the best. I didn't really want to mention it because I didn't think it might, affect what's going on, but it just did. It just affected what went down. And so you don't want to start pressing and then stop pressing your garment. That's not a good look. So we're gonna try to see if we can help this design. But this is not going well. This is not going well. This should have. When it's turned off, this messed up the heat transfer, because it started curing and then it stopped and then we're starting it again. Usually that doesn't end well. So it's been 20 seconds. Let's see. At 340. Let's see what it do. Can't even be 3. Something's not right. Something's not right. Something's not right. Something's not right here. Okay, let's try this again. Check the temperature. Temperature looks alright from the corner. I really can't get in the inside of it. So let's get to this again and see. Alright. We'll see if this works this time, man. Trial and tribulations of a apparel printer is what you have to do, man. You have to make sure everything is working. Right temperature, right pressure, the right transfer. If it's done right, it will outlast the garment. I haven't had any issues once I find all of that out. But if you don't find all that out, you will have issues. And now this is not sticky. Okay, that part's stick. That part's stuck. Okay, so what's the issue? Are we having issues with pressure? Are we having issues with the time? Is it hotter in the middle? You know? Is it hotter in the middle? This is all the things you got to figure out. Because like I said, it's not like it's a GeoNite. Different ones function different ways. Let me get some scissors real quick. When you buy from China, they always warn you that they're not going to work. But I've heard people say that theirs did work, American, from China. But if you have the money, you definitely want to go for like GeoNite or Hotronix or Hicks. So we're going to try this again. We're going to try it again. We're going to try this at 20 seconds. We'll try this at 20 seconds. Okay. 20 seconds. Let's see. That's the trial and error of it. It's trial and error, man. But I'm glad I had a blank shirt laying around. You want to keep blank t-shirts. You want to keep something blank so you can get your time and your pressure down. because when you get that down, you're good to go then. But if you don't have that down, you're gonna mess up a lot of money. That's not what you want to do. You don't want to mess up the money. So it's best to have a $2 or $3 t-shirt laying around. And there we go. There we go. That was 20 seconds. 20 seconds did it just right. It's on there right. Not peeling. Great job. So see, took me 3 or 4 times, but I got it right. You see how that's on there? You see how that's on there? That's what it's supposed to look like. But it took 3 times. Okay? So I couldn't put it on there like I do with my Geo Nights. I put it on there for 10 seconds. It's good to go. No, this one, I had to double up the time. I had to make sure the pressure was right. Once I did that, just like my Geo Nights, man. So shout out to them, man. I mean, we'll see how this works out. We'll do some more work with it, and I'll see if I can recommend it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We can't just do one t-shirt and say, oh yeah, it's good, because it goes on with the test of time. If this thing lasts me 2 years, I got my money's worth out of it. If it lasts me a job, I got my money worth, but I want it to last more than a job. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to do probably about 120 book bags or so. So you'll get your money back off of that, but you want a nice piece of equipment. But right now, I had to get started. So I started out with this, and we'll see how this works. And so this is your boy, DJ Nameless, and I'm coming to you from 12 Into Graphics, and we're gonna see how this works out, man. We're gonna see how this works out. We'll be in touch. We'll do a lot more of these tutorials. We'll do a lot more unboxings. Anything to help you in apparel printing, that's what we're all about here. So I want you to stay tuned, subscribe. You know, the videos will get better. Trust me. I just wanted to get started, man. Because you'll keep putting it off and won't do it. And I am the king of procrastination. So I want to rid myself of that title that I deemed to myself, and I want to just get things done. So today, I want to thank you for looking at the video. I want to thank you in advance for subscribing. And I want you to share it with your friends and your other apparel mates, and let them know what we got going on here, man. And like I said, I'm going to let you know if this piece of equipment is worth buying for your business, just to start off. You know, anything just to start off is good. And then you can work your way up to the machine that you really need. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to give you any issues that most apparel and heat transfer companies go by. You know what I'm saying? So we're signing off. I want to thank you for watching, and I want you to have a blessed day.